I just wish when you searched my name on YouTube, my videos came up. Are we seeing the shirt? Curtis got me this shirt. Isn't that crazy? It's an actual promotional t-shirt from the movie Liar Liar in 1996. So it's from 1996. So cool. Best friends ever. Alright, hi everybody. Welcome back to the Clean Hamster Podcast. I'm back in this room, which is my bedroom, because my roommate's watching Game of Thrones. And why wouldn't he be? It's fucking 3:30 p.m. So, we just got back from tour. I also just turned 26 years old. Wait, I forgot to say, this is episode 120 of the Clean Hamster Podcast. And I'm sitting in my bedroom, life's good, whatever. Peep the new poster. I don't know what else to say, man. I think, life's really good, and I turned 26 years old, which is crazy. And I didn't think it would take this long. But I did think it would take this long to kind of live to knock some things off my bucket list. Number 1, be able to cut my own hair whenever I want. Got it. Number 2, own a promotional t-shirt from the movie Liar Liar that is over 20 years old. Got it. And number 3, perform stand-up comedy on a tour of sold-out shows with my 2 best friends, Jacob and Curtis. What? You know what I mean? And we did it, and we're not even done. And that's the scary thing. Now, is there a cut that's in this nostril, right at the edge, because it's so fucking dry in this bullshit-ass apartment? And did this develop on tour because I was fucking scratching and picking at it? Yeah, it's there. And every morning, is it just not healing because it's so dry down here in my basement apartment, but it's so cozy too? Yeah. So every time I smile or go like that, do I feel it reopen? And does that make me want to get a gun? Yeah. Yeah, it makes me want to get a gun. Get one. Just get one. To have it, just in case I fucking lose it one day. But life is very good. I'm very content. Let's just talk about the tour, okay? I lost my voice a little bit, but it's back, bitch. So November 6th we flew from Toronto to New York, and then New York to Raleigh, North Carolina, which was the first stop on our tour. We played at a place called Goodnight's Comedy Club. We had a show at 7 p.m. and at 9:30 p.m. For 4 nights we did that. Nope, for 2 nights we did that. Idiot. For 2 nights we did that. And then on the 3rd night, we did 1 show. So we did 5 shows in total in Raleigh, North Carolina. And if you came out to those shows, thank you. I love you so much. That's fucking amazing. The crowd was good. We were spoiled. We were spoiled little bitch boys. Our server, who was checking in on us, just in case we were hungry or thirsty or whatever, her name was Coco. She's fantastic. I have her business card. I'll be right back. Fucking bag. Fuck! This stupid ass room. Sorry. Oh, crack my shoulders. I need to crack my shoulders. So, Coco gave me her business card because not only is she a server at Good Nights, she is a skinfluencer. Skinfluent hair removal and skincare boutique. 2821 Jones Franklin Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. Swift Creek Plaza. Go get your shit done by Coco. She was awesome. And those crowds were good, man. They were a lot of fun. They really enjoyed my material. They enjoyed Jacob's. They enjoyed Curtis's. It was like they were a dream. And they were the crowd that loved... They were the crowd that loved my material about being in trouble on the internet the most. Nashville didn't care, and Nashville made me change it. because I'm insecure, self-conscious. And like when you're doing stand-up comedy and your shit doesn't work after you've done it and you've seen it work, it's just such a mind fuck, and it's very strange, and it's hard to not take it personally because it's literally you. It's only you up on stage. So, you know, what are you gonna do? But like Raleigh, like if I fucking talked about getting canceled, they were like, oh, and it was so much fun. And I put a little clip of that on Twitter the other week. So if you want, you can go check that out if you care. But they were so much fun. We went out in Raleigh one night. We just went to like a cool little arcade, and we went to like Chick-fil-A and Starbucks every day. We ate like morons. And I went for nice walks all the like it was so much fun. And Jacob, I roomed with him, and it was nice to be roommates with Jacob again because I missed him. And here's the thing about rooming with Jacob: he doesn't know where any of his shit is anytime, and I'm an idiot too. Don't get me wrong, I'm an idiot too. Just in case any of you were gonna get me wrong for a second, I am an idiot too. But if there's one person who gets inside of a room and explodes all of their things and can't keep track of jack shit, it's Jacob Andrew Sharp. He has... Don't give him a room key if you're in a hotel with him. Don't. And here's the thing. There's probably a lot of people out there, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, Dean, there's no way you can keep track of your room key. You're crazy. You're so chaotic. Oh my God, you have ADD. Oh my God, you're literally such a crackhead. Eat shit. How's that sound? That thing goes right in my wallet the second I get it. It's the room key. It's how you get into the room where all of your things are. But does Jacob put it anywhere where he keeps things? That little pouch he wears around his body or his wallet? No. He'll throw it willy-nilly loose somewhere, anywhere. So I had to help him into the room a few times. That's okay. It happens. Does he know where any of his shit is, though? No. Mask? Never. Ever. Ever. Shit, buddy. Have you seen my mask? You know how many times I fucking heard him that? No, I haven't, buddy, because it's not my mask. It's your mask, so keep track of it. You're a year older than me, act like. Dude, I get it. I know. Because he came on my podcast and he was like, you fucking fart yourself awake and you're so fucking, you hate when you're the only one awake. I know. But life's pretty fun with me, so deal with it. And if I died, you'd be sad. But like, he forgets everything that is so important once a week. He still is like, I gotta make sure I have my passport. And you're like, dude, I think, come on. And it's for real. He gets so stressed out that he forgets tons of shit. Wallet, phone, keys, passport. Super important things that have to do with your, who you are. Your identity, He'll forget those just somewhere. And in an Uber, you know what I mean? Sober, too. That's the thing. Is he can forget these things at places when he's sober. We've all forgotten shit everywhere. But every morning was like, hey, buddy, have you seen my mask? Hey, man. Have you seen my... Oh, fuck, buddy. Can I use your room key? I'm going to go use the gym. And it's just, you just got to laugh at it. Curtis had his own room because he's the star. And we're the openers, but we still had so much fun. Every night we took a melatonin gummy and we slept like fucking angels. I farted the room up like crazy. I had bad farts. I still do, but I had like the worst farts I have ever had in my life on this tour. So anyway, we go to Nashville, and here's the thing. We had a rental car. Our management had a rental car. We drove it from... So shows in Raleigh are done. Incredible experience. We went out, we got drunk, slept well, got breakfast, and then met up with our managers in the lobby, got in the car, go to the Raleigh airport, and there was a power outage that evening, or the evening before, and it fucked up a lot of stuff at the airport. I don't know. Just every electronic thing was fucked up. So the lines in this airport, it looked like, I don't know, it looked like a death camp, actually. And we tried. We were like, okay, let's try to check our bags in. We were in lines that were moving like fucking, it was nothing. So then I was like, man, we have a car, let's just drive. And then my manager was like, that's 8 hours. And I was like, it's not that bad. Like, we can do it. Come on. And it was also like 9 a.m. So like, fuck it. We'll get there by like fucking 7, right? At the very latest. And he was like, "Are you guys okay with that?" I'm like, "Yeah, we don't have any other choice." And he was like, "Well, let's look for another airport." And I was like, "Let's just we have an SUV that fits all of us. Let's do it. Go for a little road trip. It's fine." Drive from North Carolina to Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. So, Raleigh, North Carolina to Nashville, Tennessee. About an 8-hour drive. Nice drive. Listen to music the whole time. It's cool. It was a lot of fun. And we got to Nashville at about, 7:30, maybe 8. Because we took some pit stops to take shits and take pisses and shit. And it was just crazy. It was a crazy amount of fun. We were just laughing the whole time, listening to music. And then we got to Nashville and we went out for dinner. We had a wonderful dinner. Our server's name was Jess at this restaurant. And she didn't give a fuck. In a good way. She didn't give a fuck the way I don't give a fuck when I work at a restaurant. But everyone's excited to see me when I come to clock in. But when you're looking for work ethic, it's not me. I don't really go above and beyond. But we were hanging out, and Jake Doolittle, who doesn't drink, also can't drink, and has 9,000 allergies, I think, to everything. And it's a bother to go out with him, but it's all good because he's such a funny fucking guy, and he documents all of our shit so well. He asked our server, Jess, for a Shirley Temple, and she just went, "Fucking what?" And I was like, "Oh, this person's awesome." And he laughed too. It was really great. And then the next day in Nashville, we went to a card show. And a card show is where you get a bunch of cool sports cards or Pokemon cards and stuff. And people from around the state bring their best shit. And we bought a bunch of cool basketball cards. And now I'm addicted to basketball cards. And then the shows at Zany's in Nashville started. And we did fucking 6. We did 6. 2 a nights, baby. It was insane. Those crowds... And it kind of made you work for it, which I appreciated. Because they were like, who the fuck are these guys? Even though they bought tickets because they knew who we were, we still felt that vibe. We're not going to laugh at everything. And that's great. Challenge us. We had to work for it. It made us better. You know what I mean? So, that was so much fun. The staff there was great. The owner's a fucking beauty of a booze bag. And the promoter, Lucy, she was so cool. Shout out to Lucy. And, there's all the server, Austin, our server, great guy. We had so much fun in that green room. We had so much fun just, doing our sets, being more comfortable each time, adding shit, subtracting shit, just having a great time. I got drunk as fuck in that green room, too, a couple times. It was so fun. We played beer pong in there. We brought our own cups and balls. It was great. And then we went to Huntsville, Alabama. Now, let me tell you something about Huntsville, Alabama. Literally, I can't lie, one of the best fucking stand-up crowds I've ever been in front of in my life. Or that has ever been in front of me. Either or. They were awesome. They were so stoked to do that. It felt like they were just finally, something to do tonight. That's what that town felt like. We were there for one night, but it was one night, did 2 shows in the same night. So much fun. Our security guard, I forgot his first name. I'm so sorry. But his dad played in the NFL in the 70s. And I told my dad that. I texted him. And my dad's like, I have his autograph, and then it was I never thought I'd ever grow up. I never thought I'd ever go up to a security guard and be like, hey, my dad has your dad's autograph. It was just really cool, and he was a sweet guy, and we met some really cool people. Our server, what the fuck was her name, man? Damn it, I don't know, something. She was so cool. She took care of us like crazy, and they had good food there, man, and also. The shows in two shows in Nashville and 2 shows in the 2 in Alabama were the first ones where I and Curtis and and Jacob didn't. We decided let's not have a beer before we go on. You know what I mean? Let's just crank waters and just try to be really 100% sober. For this, because obviously it's hard not to have a bit of liquid courage before you go up on stage and tell jokes that you've been fucking hounding, you know what I mean? It's tough. And sure, a beer or 2, it doesn't hurt, but we were no, let's so I did 4 the 2 shows in Nashville, the 2 last shows in Nashville and the 2 shows in Alabama. I was just fucking there. I had nothing, I had no liquid courage in me. It was just water, and it was a little more nerve-wracking, but I was like, okay, it's cool. It's nice to know I can fucking still do that. I'm not dependent on, the fucking, the free beer or whatever. So that's really cool. And, and then we went to Dallas. Now let me tell you something about Dallas. We were playing a venue. We were playing a venue that held 2,000 people. And 2,000 people were there. And I not for the first show, because the first show was at 3:30 p.m. Huh? And, but our second show was 8 p.m. 2,000 people were there. And we killed. Like, we did so well. It was unfucking believable. Now, before I get into that, we also went to a Coin concert. And Valley was their opener. Valley is a band from Toronto that I met in the airport security line with Curtis when I was on my way to do the city winery shows with him. Very sweet people. Very nice. Very great. They opened for Coin. Like, what are the odds? Like, we were like, yo, we saw that. I don't know. It was cool. We got to hang out with them backstage for a bit. And and I never listened to Coin, but they were really good. But obviously, Jacob's girlfriend Eilish and Curtis's girlfriend Jenna, obviously they love Coin, so they were like, I'm so fucking jealous. And I was like, I don't know if anyone would tell this. No one was like, fuck, I'm jealous you're at a Coin show. Like, no one. I didn't even know where I was. You know what I mean? But they were really good. Both bands were incredible live. It was so much fun. And, wait. The whole place, the whole concert venue, could have been a Curtis meet and greet. We walked in there and we were like, fuck. Every other person was like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you, I'm going to your show tomorrow, you guys. You know what I mean? It was incredible. So we kind of went to like this one end of the venue where like we're not trying to take attention away from the people who are actually there performing. You know, we're just attendees, right? So we went to this one corner of like this of the venue where like the bar was, and we were just getting beers and hanging out. And yeah, like every other person was just like, holy shit, hey, what's up, guys? Oh my god, can I get a picture? Like, am I gonna be at your show tomorrow? It was fucking amazing. We met some of the coolest people. We moshed around with this group of girls, and we were in the crowd. So much fun. There's a fucking TikTok about it, actually. Some girl, fuck, I forgot what her name was. Maybe Abby? I don't know. But like we just met like really nice people, and we took some pictures after the show ended. Like there was like a bit of a lineup. Like it wasn't crazy. It's not like we were getting mobbed or anything, but it was so much fun, and I really did feel like a lot of love and support from people that I had no idea would know my name or know my face. You know what I mean? Like it was fucking incredible, and it almost made me cry. Like it was really something else. And then the next night we had shows, man. We had shows in Dallas, and they were in front of 2,000 people at a fucking theater. At a theater that was 100 years old. It was 100 years old, man. And, like, audience, balcony. Abe Lincoln seats. Like, incredible. I could not believe it. It was fucked, man. It was, like, surreal. Like, I almost fainted when Jacob was like, because Jacob goes on before me. Jacob, me, Curtis. So it was like he's in like his last joke, and I'm like on the side of the curtain. I'm like literally like this, and I'm like, fucking here we go, man. I don't get like crazy nervous, but I do. But obviously, when it's like that final minute before you do it is so heavy on your brain, and it's the greatest feeling of all time, and it's straight up an addiction. Like, oh, like it's so great. Like, it's so great. Oh man, fuck, man, it's unbelievable. I can't stop thinking about how much fun I had. And then for my birthday, which was the other day, my management got me a first class ticket home. So I got to board first. Curtis and Jacob are like 7 rows behind me. And then I get to board first, sit in like 1D, like right, like, and then like, and like right near the pilot. And I'm just like in a Nike tracksuit, looking so out of place. And then the boys walk by me and they're like, what's up? And I'm like, sick. Happy birthday to me. And then I took one night off. Took one nice night off. And then Jenna and Curtis hosted an amazing birthday party for me. And it was so much fun. And I should be getting pictures from it soon that I'm going to put on Dean's Disposable this evening. But, like, fuck, man. It was, like literally everyone I ever loved was there. You know what I mean? It was so wonderful. It was so much fun. And we did karaoke, and we had ice cream cake, and it was just fucking great, man. I loved it. And that's all I have update-wise for all of you guys, because, like, there's a second part of the tour. Levittown, New York, fucking New Jersey, Boston, Connecticut. I'll see you. I can't wait to make you laugh. It's going to be so much fun, and there's bigger things coming, too. I know there is, and it's, like, the best feeling in the world. And, to everyone who is at the shows in Dallas, I apologize for not having shirts to sell there because there was a UPS shipping problem that's happened twice now, and I'm starting to think my management should just use a different company to ship stuff. Because we all lost a lot of money! Anyway. But on, like, the balancing side of things, I did get to go home in a first class seat. Because you know what my favorite thing to do is? Leave something first. Because in first class, you're the first to get on, you're the first to get off. Oh! Because here's what ADD is. Here's what ADHD is. ADHD is the moment your plane lands, and that feeling that washes over you when you're like, I just want to get the fuck off this plane this instant. That's me all the time. That's it. Or even when the pilot is like, we're about 20 minutes out. Hey, don't tell us that. Just have it be now. Don't tell us we're 20 minutes out. Just land. Just land. Just land. That's ADHD right there. Just being like, fuck, waiting for people to grab their shit. And your ass and your back are so sweaty, you could do a shot of it. Gross. I'm done, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for the support. I had no idea that many people knew who I was when I was on this tour. It fucking blew my mind. And I'm so excited to do it again. I could not be happier. I'm in a very good mood. And I slept like 14 hours last night. Oh! It was so great. I love you guys. Thank you so much for checking in on me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. I love all of you. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing month. Have an amazing year.